Yo, 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 yo. You rocking with the fresh. It's the KRUZE review on 4 Hour Fly.
And TP.
Yeah, back with another album review.
Yeah.
Been a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? I wore the wrong hat today, too.
Hold up for a second.
Yeah.
What y'all see on camera? No car seat.
Yeah.
No car seat.
Yeah.
That brand new car smell.
Straight up. New whip alert.
Yeah.
Straight up. Congratulations, bro. Straight up on the real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Back at it. Or whatnot, you know. Like we said, it's been a hot second, you know, got a lot of newness going on, a lot of freshness, you know, up in the air, whatnot. But you know, with comes a lot of newness and freshness, you know what I'm saying, comes with a lot of oldness too. This is perfect for this review. We got somebody from the past bringing some new life in. So, you know, it's the perfect time and perfect moment, you know, for this review. You know, I'll say this is one of bro and my one of our favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? We probably been rocking with him from the jump of things. I can probably honestly say I think we heard him at the same time.
Yeah, probably, you know, so.
This is probably, I think this is probably, you know what I'm saying, one of the artists, like, out of everybody that we done been, you know, involved with, he's probably one of the first artists that I can honestly say that me and bro we caught him around the same time. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro been, you know, we've been rocking it's going on 21 years next month. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Me and bros, you know, how long we've been rocking together. So, you know, during the course of time, there's been artists, you know what I'm saying, that been our favorites, but we didn't hear them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we didn't hear Mobb Deep around the same time, but that's one of our favorites or whatnot. But, you know, and a couple other ones too. But I can honestly say, during the mixtape era and, you know, album wise, you know, we probably been rocking with him, you know, around the same time. So, you know, yeah, it's really good and refreshing. This album is definitely refreshing. It's in the top albums of the year mixed thus far, along with J. Cole.
Yeah, I recently heard, actually last night, somebody was telling me he had the #1 album. Yeah,
yep. Yeah, for a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since it's been released. He's been on the #1 spot. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, all in all, I ain't gonna take too much time, you know, talking about it, but it's refreshing, and we gonna, you know, during the course of the review, we're gonna keep noting too, you know, the refreshing view to show y'all, you know what I'm saying, why. But anyway, let them know who we rocking with, bro.
Lloyd Banks.
Yeah, Blue Half,
aka Lazy Lloyd.
Yeah.
What they call it.
Yeah, straight up on the real.
Oh man,
you know, it's yo man. Me personally, I guess I'm kind of biased. I mean, I guess people gonna say that anyway. So, you know, but regardless of how you feel, you know, I'm kind of biased. You know, I'm a huge G Unit fan. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. You know, it's kind of, I can understand, you know, everything going on, but, you know, man, I would love to see it, you know, be brought back together, but, you know, some relationships turn sour. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, people going, you know, gotta move in different directions, you know, and it's understandable. You know, I understand, you know, the range of, you know, Banks, but with this album, for me, it proved a lot of things, and I'm actually proud of Banks, you know, so to say, because I think this album needed to happen, you know, for a lot of reasons. But the main reason is to show how dope Banks always was. But nobody really gave him a chance as far as album mode. You know what I'm saying? What you got to say to that, bro?
Yeah, Banks been coming with a few projects besides this one, even before I guess his last major one. He had a lot of, I guess you would call, you know, I don't want to call them mixtape, but they was free projects, but they was more on the album side.
Yeah.
So, you know, I remember talking to a friend of mine last night. He was like, Banks had came out with an album in 10 years. I was like, man, he been coming out with little projects on the side. It's just, it's not on the mainstream side of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when certain projects don't come out in that big scale, people forget. So I'm glad that he's coming back out with the album that's getting that big exposure.
Absolutely.
Like he needs to get, because he's came out with projects more on the underground side of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
man, and we gotta really, you know what I'm saying, we really gotta talk about with people, you know what I'm saying, with the commercial aspect of albums. Listen, man, these days you don't have to drop a full album for it to be an album. An EP is an album these days. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, believe it or not, people drop singles, you know what I'm saying, drop 3 songs at one time. Nowadays, that's an album.
We gonna get into that more on the next Crash and Burn, cause last week we went to a concert.
We're
not gonna get into it right now, but we definitely gonna get into that.
We definitely gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is about Banks. You know what I'm saying? And like what bro said, Banks been dropping projects that's been overlooked. You know what I'm saying? And you know, okay, good. It's good he got overlooked, because this one can't be overlooked. This fact that he's been #1 for weeks can't be overlooked, and it's for a reason. So we're gonna get into the K7. We're gonna get into our favorite picks off this album. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Yeah, starting with, you know, the first one off the album, which is Propane. You know, so that's gonna be our first pick. So let's get into this #1, bro.
$100 bills for sit-up drills. My Benji reps ignorant, and I don't give 2 fucks with Fendi F's. Learning by habit, consistency made the memory stretch. Turn you to an addict, your lady, you kiss the Bentley chest.
Elements, man. Elements. Propane.
Player haters make my temper flex. 20 years of pushing this pen, an instrumental threat. Designer chronic pockets reeking out the heaven. I can show you where to buy this shit, can't teach you how to wear it. It's a waste going back and forth. Success will really kill him.
I like the line he said, I can teach you how to buy this shit, but I can't teach you how to wear it. that was a hot line, you know what I'm saying? Lloyd Banks, to me, on this particular record, man, he went back with the old school formula, basically.
Absolutely.
Just you know, heavy, just bar heavy verse with a dope hook. You know, he took the concept of propane and turned it into a song. So it wasn't really like a real bio type of record. It was more or less him just, coming in real bar heavy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
The production on it was key. It's dope. Like I said, the verses and everything was on point. So I think I would give this starting out probably a solid 8.5.
I like that you pointed out, man, that it was he used some of the older elements on a lot of this album, because I definitely agree with that, and I think that's a factor that's overlooked in a lot of minds. You know what I'm saying? That's reviewing this album. This to me reminded me something he used to hear on Clue tapes.
Yeah.
This is like a mixtape formula. You know what I'm saying? The only thing missing on this, man, was a 50 verse to me. You know what I'm saying? I know we're not gonna get that. I know, you know what I'm saying? But it had that. It definitely had that G Unit formula to it. This really. I think if you was, you could put this back on the G Unit mixtapes, and it'll fit right in with all the other songs. You know what I'm saying? This sounded like, I don't know, maybe it was previous recording and just left in the stash, but maybe it wasn't. And either way, it still rocks. So, I like the formula over everything about this. The production was dope, the cadence was dope, but overall, you know what I'm saying, the formula, so to say. I give you a good example. I know a lot of people don't really, too much agree and like the new version of these wrestlers, and which is understandable, because music and wrestling, it's kind of like the same. It's a lot of trash thrown in there nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But what's dope, and with this formula that Banks is on, it reminds me of, to say, like, if a Sting shows up at a show, he's stepping up to the new boys, but he still got that old formula.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he still got that. You still get those feelings and emotions you did back, like you did in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? When Sting was wrestling, like, yo, it goes, you know what I'm saying? It's that same formula. Like, he don't use, you know what I'm saying, these new wrestling moves or whatever. He still used the, do it the old way. And he's in the, Sting is dead in the 60s, but he can still, you know what I'm saying, go with these young boys. So, it's the same thing. So, starting off just with the formula, I'm gonna give it a 9.1. I'm gonna give it a 9.1. Straight up, because for Banks to be going that long and to come back and still have that, that's not something that everybody can do. I don't care who you put in there. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody take a vacation and come back and do that. It ain't too many artists. Whether it's from the East, the South, or the West, it ain't too many people that can do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta value that, and I really gotta give them, a high key number for that. So we gonna get into this number 2 off the K7 picks, into the sidewalks.
More than what you've been aware of, left DNA all the places I've been. My spot isn't rented, your favorite rappers don't grace the top 10. This go clone me, my alter ego got twins. You come to my town, see spooky signs, the license plates they clock in. My ops spin, still pack a venue, pop in. I'm putting the work to last longer, hope my little girl will drop in. New package landing, Blue Magic branded and has it planted.
Yeah, that sound like Frankie sign in the lab with the doc. You know what
Straight
I'm saying?
up.
Yeah, it sounds like it could have been produced by like Dre.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I think I was in the gym when I first listened to this album, and when this record came in, I was like, yeah, he's definitely back in his mode. And you can see on the record, he's not doing the I don't know, I guess you call it the new wave flow.
Yeah.
Learn you about something old school, protect your neck, cassette, CD and vinyl, get the gold remaining the keepers. To my brother, keep your head on the swivel. Niggas dying to take you under from the way it's looking.
I mean, it's just refreshing to not hear that.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, we always hear that. We hear too much of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it gets repetitive. And
I'm talking about artists going southpaw.
well, not really southpaw, but just using that flow.
Yeah.
You know that I'm gonna put an example in there. Damn, what? That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put an example in here so people know what I'm talking about. Like
Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the what, put it up for my seeds. No cure for the IG disease.
everybody kind of uses that.
Yeah.
And you know, like I said, it gets repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's refreshing, especially a veteran. You know what I'm saying? That's been in the game for a long time. That's not trying to go towards that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, this is one of the records that just kind of just woke me up. But I think I would give this one probably a 9.0, 8.9, something like that. I think this was the high key record. This was something that kind of stood out to me when I was listening to the album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's I think out of most of them off this album, this one right here sounds dirty New York. This reminded me of, you know, I know the title of it, Sidewalks, but it reminded me of, you know what I'm saying, New York transit system. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is right here, too. This is official right here. You know, I put some money back on my Metro card too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it reminded me of the subway. You know what I'm saying? And I actually listened to this on the subway, and it just made it. It made it more. You know what I'm saying? Official. I got that smell back in my nostrils.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being in the subway, that grime, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like a subway smell, man. You know, it's just that to me just, you know, marks it, you know, official that I'm home. So it really gave me that element. I had to catch myself because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was giving the screw face. You know what I'm saying? My daughter was looking at me crazy like, why you looking like that, Dad? I had to check myself because, you know, I really got back in that element. You know, I wanted to snatch a purse while I was down there to see if I still had it. I took wifey up the Harlem. Yo, we got up the Harlem. Niggas was jumping the turnstile and I'm sitting there pushing my daughter with the stroller. I like to put it to the side and start hopping with them. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I was like, shoot, I shouldn't even put no money on this Metro car. I should have just hopped the turnstile. Straight up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I heard this track, it really, you know what I'm saying? It almost got me in some trouble. I ain't even gonna front. Straight up. But yeah, this is one of the most hard body tracks off the album, and I like it better that he chose to do it solo. You know what I'm saying? I think that made it more high key to me. It made it more official. And another thing to highlight, like I know a lot of people didn't see, you probably didn't see it either, bro. Before the album was dropped, he actually had like a trailer which made this album to me more official. You can go back and look at it on YouTube before it dropped. And this is one of the title tracks he used for the trailer. And everything was in black and white. And, you know, he was riding through, you know, some of the city streets. And, you know, I got to see it before. You know, I took flight and went home. And, you know, it just made it more official, because a lot of those blocks and streets, and, you know what I'm saying, that he's shown in subway interests as well, I knew exactly where it was. So, you know, it just made it made this track more official to me. So, you know, saying everything in all, as far as, you know, the KRUZE rating, I'm gonna give this a 9.3. I'm gonna give it a 9.3. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't think it's no takeaways. You know, maybe some would say it could have been a little bit longer. Maybe some would say it could have had a feature on it. But to me, you know what I'm saying, I don't think it's no takeaways. I think it was perfectly made, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So let's get into this number 3 off the K7 picks, which is Empathy, featuring Freddie Gibbs. Let's get
the audacity it takes to rank me with a style I invented. With my credentials like it's jury, they gave my flowers cemented. The hell with honorable mention. Artists are comical, tempting, horrible albums, new vintage. Kid muzzle me up with no coffin, won't hit me with no vaccine. Goons in a black beam, turn your crew to a track team. Highly viewed on the rap scene, fly maneuvers and cash dreams.
Yeah, man, that was one of the records. I was, like I said, when I first heard the album, I was in the gym working out. I was ready to put nigga in the headlock.
DDT a nigga.
Yeah, in front of his girl and shit. Shit, man.
Yeah, that's
like Ben Rames on Baby Boy. Shout out to Lil Fame.
Nigga, you gon' make me have to choke up. Fuck out your ass like Ben Rames did Tyrese and Baby Boy.
I ain't got no records of bro putting the nigga in a headlock. But I definitely got records of bro punching niggas in the face.
Oh man. Forgot about this shit.
Yeah, nigga. KRUZE review stories coming later. Bro's always telling the story about 4 Hour Fly. I got some stories about bro, like y'all heard him say, he forgot all about them.
When on the yacht got seasick, can't fuck on the boat no more. Can you rock? Mix with that cut, guess I don't so dope no more. Synthetics, mafia methods, like I'm in a cocaine kitchen full of powder. I turn my bitch to a powder head. Niggas taking deals, that's the only way you get out the feds. Castrated, dick in his fucking mouth when they found him dead. Slow down, Fred. Scammers ain't no hustlers, they
Hard Body. Yeah, man. Freddie shined on that record.
Woo!
Yeah, his verse was impeccable on that one. That was. This record's a 10, man. It's just one of those high key records, man. You just feel it.
Yeah.
You just feel it when it come in, and you know and then when Freddie came in, it was just a rap.
Yeah.
It was just out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And what I like about this too is, you know, going back to what I was saying on the 2 previous records, is the fact that on the chorus, he went back to that long, worded type of chorus.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm glad you highlighted that.
Sort of like how Havoc do.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, a lot of artists don't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's more of your catchy, your sangy song, or your one word type chorus. So
absolutely.
You know, I just love how he did that. So
yeah,
I think I would. This is probably a 10 for me. A straight 10.
Yeah, bro ain't gave no 10s in a long time. it's probably been over a year.
yeah. You know, I'm hard with the 10s.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I like I said, I'm glad you highlighted the chorus aspect, because another thing to mention as far as that goes is that there was actually a subject based and subject form inside the chorus. You know what I'm saying? You know, with this new wave, a lot of people got away from, like you said, the detailed choruses, because I don't know where the aspect of where it came in that a chorus has to be catchy. I guess, you know, people use that aspect of, you know, where it's not a hit unless the chorus.
I'm gonna tell you where they got it from. I'm gonna cut you real quick. They got it from that because a lot of your artists can't hold their weight on the verses.
Absolutely.
So they got to have the catchy chorus to take you away from the fact that the verse is weak.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Let's highlight something real quick too, bro, that we haven't mentioned in a while that we need to talk about within this. This is the perfect track to highlight this about. You know what I'm saying? Cam got I forget what song it's on, you might remember, but he mentioned something. When New York start bouncing.
Yeah, you talking about let them know.
Let them know, yeah.
Let me know.
Let me know, yeah, let me know.
Yeah, hey, that's funny you mentioned that because I was watching that video. It was probably about a month ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I was watching that video, yeah.
Yeah, like, when did New York niggas get away from, you know, a track like this just being a dope track to looking at it to where, you know, thinking that, oh, well, it's not a hit because it ain't on the radio. Like,
yeah.
Or saying niggas like, you know, prime example, niggas like Griselda, them niggas ain't got no hits. Cause it ain't on the radio. Like, when did that come into play? You know, so I said that in correlation to, you know what I'm saying, this empathy being stated that, you know, people's probably not gonna look at this record as being one of the, to me, one of the greatest featured tracks within this year, because it's not hit based, because it, you know, it don't have nothing in the chorus, you know, that makes you want to do a dance move, that makes you want to do a TikTok move or whatever. Get out of here with that, man. Get out of here with that. Like, you know, this is a detailed chorus, which is, you know, has subject base, because, you know, like Bank said, you know what I'm saying, the last nigga to go to sleep will be the first to be put on. That
Last nigga to go to sleep will be the first to be put on.
That statement right there is, yo, chorus wise, that's probably one of the best statement choruses this year. It probably will be for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this collaboration is definitely in the top 3 thus far best collaborations of the year, hands down.
Oh yeah.
So with all of those things together, you know what I'm saying, I give this track a 10.5. Straight up.
Man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, 10 fingers, well over the bass.
Damn.
Yeah, ain't no more talking to it. Everything was, you know, distinguished. We'll use that example. You know what I'm saying? You niggas that skip English class don't know what distinguished means. Go look it up in your dictionary. Straight up, and you'll understand what I'm saying. Let's get to the next track, which is Early Exit featuring Rock Marcy.
Okay.
Let's.
Everything on heavy water on your prop bezzy. Make my prezi rock steady. My confetti is a blend of blueberry. Too many crosses on my line. New celly.
Love the track. That's first off. Love the track. I think
Serpent ass nigga, slither right out your handcuffs. With total opposites, how could you understand us? Pockets in the drought, yet flooding your Instagram up.
probably off of maybe any of these tracks off this album, this one definitely has and should get the chance to be played on Radio 1. This is a track that all the DJs should be playing on the radio, because it has a R&B base to it, you know what I'm saying, in the chorus itself. But I think the best thing to mention off of this record that is overlooked is the production. This is probably one of the best produced records I've heard in a long time, particularly Rock Marcy's verse. If you listen in detail to his verse,
fucking with the genuine article, fly nigga. I'm looking like genuine in the article. Been a Tom, bitch, I been a Dawn. I resemble the image of God, dependence on tear with rock killer laws.
if you listen in detail to his verse, I believe, you know, there's a chance it might have been recorded at the same time, but I don't think so, the way that it sounded, because it sounded like, you know what I'm saying, pause, it sounded like Rock Marcy just, you know what I'm saying, got done taking a piss and was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, just got done washing his hands. It was just, you know, it sounded like he was just having a conversation in the mirror to himself.
Yeah.
It just got recorded.
Yeah.
It was very high pitched. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like, you know what I'm saying, he was in those high graded, you know, bathroom store walls, you know what I'm saying? And it went high, but it worked. It worked. It worked in detail, because
The same shit I'm on, I should talk at a seminar. The lyrics send me hard. You ain't gotta give me the nod. I know I'm a big dog. Spit on your Richard Millie, I'm a demigod. Big bitch looking at me like a chili dog.
Around the way you never everybody.
because it still sounded dope. It didn't take away from anything in his verse and what he said. You know what I'm saying? It didn't take away from his cadence and his voice. That shit was dope.
He said your girl looking at me like a chili dog.
Yeah, straight up. Lot of y'all's girls be looking.
Ah, man.
That's why a lot of y'all niggas be mad, man, because y'all niggas pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, lot of your girls been looking. Let's put that in there.
Let's just
You
be
know what I'm
honest.
saying? Let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know, a woman knows in 2 seconds whether she gonna go for it or she ain't. You know, straight up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Rock Marcy's verse was high key. It was high key for an underground nigga to cross over. You know what I'm saying? And show niggas that, you know, underground niggas can, you know, they can get down too.
Mm-hmm.
Rock Marcy been getting down for years to come. Niggas just overlook him. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
That was a bar heavy vibe record.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a head nod to the effect. But yeah, once again another dope collaboration. I think Banks' concept is like to go head to head with the best spitters in the game on this project. We didn't heard Freddie Gibbs collaboration. Now we're hearing Rock Marcy. You know, shit. You don't know Rock Marcy, you need to. I don't know. You must be into that. You must be into that other type of music. But
Yeah.
But yeah, this was another on point record, man. I like the old man sample. I don't know who produces this particular track, but yeah, it was on point. I think I would give this a solid 8.5.
You say you gave it an 8.5, bro?
Yeah, 8.5.
Yeah, I gotta give it over a 9. I'll say a 9.2, just off the production base. But the chorus too was effortless. You know what I'm saying? It really was. But I think Banks will be a great ghostwriter just for writing hooks for niggas. He ain't even gotta write verses. I think Banks could just write hooks for niggas. And you know what I'm saying? It would be good for that. Who's to say he ain't? You know what I'm saying? He probably already is, but if he ain't, he definitely is, because niggas need the help. Niggas choruses suck. You know what I'm saying? Niggas hooks suck. And I will say, a lot of these underground niggas that niggas don't know about got way better hooks than the niggas that we know about. Especially the veterans, you know what I'm saying? Up top, I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my A&R back, because we the best A&Rs rolling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas chorus suck. I don't know who y'all got in these studios, your yes men and your cousins, your day ones or whatever, applauding that shit. Nah, that shit sucks, man. Especially y'all niggas using these melodies. That shit is trash, man. I'm sick of it. I really am. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't it. You know, especially y'all niggas trying to, you know, trying to go, you know what I'm saying, upstate. That's another term. That's a KRUZE REVIEWZ term. Don't try to take that. Y'all niggas, what I mean by saying upstate, y'all niggas trying to use those Griselda type beats.
No.
And then, you know what I'm saying, you try to use those commercialized hooks to go with them. It don't work. It don't work. Straight up, man. It don't. That shit is trash. You trying to put melodies, you know what I'm saying, over an Uncle Al type track. No. We don't want to hear that, man. I don't want to hear no over Uncle Al track. It don't work.
Yeah, that shit don't work.
Yeah, man, that shit is trash.
It's like oil and water. We don't mix.
Yeah, it don't mix at all, man. It ain't it. And you trying, I know what you trying to do, you niggas. You trying to get that ear, and niggas ain't listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Undergrounds are really about to take over, niggas. You commercialized niggas ain't gonna know what to do in about a year and a half. 2023, all that done be out of here. It's already getting there with that bullshit that the Migos put out, that straightening shit. That shit is almost out of here. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas putting out that shit to pay their advance back. Yeah, niggas is still getting advances.
Yeah.
Dumb niggas don't know how to calculate and shit. You know what I'm saying? you need to, like bro said. Let me take it back to what bro said back in, you know what I'm saying, 2010. Y'all niggas need to balance your checkbooks. You need to hire an accountant, you know what I'm saying, to balance your checkbooks. Yeah. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Cause nigga, you getting advances in 2021, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's the part niggas ain't talking about. They ain't telling these young boys about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But that comes with, you know, your A&Rs too. Telling niggas like, nah, don't get in this shit, you know what I'm saying, for the money. Niggas ain't really making money off of this shit. They ain't gonna tell you that though. They gonna put up a facade for you to believe in. Right. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, that track definitely gets a 9.2. So let's get into this other track, which I said featuring Benny the Butcher, another collaboration. Let's get into it. Yes.
Every song is a homicide. My breath of fresh air is formaldehyde. Just let the album ride. I'm back in the zone in 2009. It's accurate. Don't need a vouch for mine. This little pouch of crown, sticky pack charging me alkaline. Fuck up your mouth design. Predator vision, the falcon flying. Who a bitch in there? Been cooling. Time to stir the pot. Dapper Dan did the kitchen with.
That was a high octane record right there. That was like, was coming from one of my favorite Planet Asia records. It's a record called Street Clothes.
Let's knock another joint out. Fly shit I point out proper. Swiss vanilla bean, ice cream in your mouth. I'm pimping a system fucking censorer, expensive for solicitor.
Okay. Word. I know that's an old school sample that he used, but if you hear that record Street Clothes, it has that sample on this particular record. You know what I'm saying? And this is just one of those records that's like, you know, booming and it hits you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
It got that high energy on it. I really ain't got a whole lot to say about it, man. It's just a dope collaboration. I think this is probably outside of the Freddie Gibbs, between this and the Freddie Gibbs record, Empathy, probably between this one and that one, probably my favorite on the album. I would say.
Okay.
So this is up there too. I think I would give this probably a 10, another 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Another 9.5, 10. Somewhere in there.
Man, got 2 10s for bro today.
Yeah. This was another one that hit me.
Rap to the T, the fact that the trap was tapping with me. I spent 2019 putting rappers back on their feet. Tuckers be playing, inside the whip is butter pecans. 3 boxes from Los, be rich again if one of these land. I'm through shooting backwards, blew through traffic like the Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah.
I had to go back to see who it was when I was listening to the album, because Butcher came in like Vado. You know what I'm saying? He said I'm reminiscing of Vado, you know, on there to me. You know what I'm saying? Not to take nothing away from Vado, but you know what I'm saying? This just a hard body feature. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was dope because it's been rumors circulating that Banks is gonna sign with Griselda. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's just a rumor or not. But if it does happen, it'll make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? I think they, you know, played in a hand of, you know, really getting Banks back into it. You know, been a few features, you know, with the Machine or whatnot. You know, with Banks. You know, so it wouldn't. I don't think it would take away nothing. You know what I'm saying, from Banks if it was to happen. But yeah, I think, you know, what Banks is showcasing a lot on this album with a lot of, you know, new artists is that, you know, he can spar with these boys and still sound great. You know what I'm saying? And he really showcased this a lot on here with a lot of, you know, previous artists too, still sounding great. We'll get into that with the next 2 records, but you know, yeah, man, it ain't too much for me to say about this either. I think everything was, you know, on time. You know what I'm saying? I think I would give this record about a 9.1. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. You know, Butcher's verse was. Butcher does what the Butcher does, you know. He come up and stab the track up in different ways, you know, straight up, and that's exactly what he did. So yeah, definitely. So let's get into this number 6 of the KRUZE pick, which is Fool featuring SP.
Being light was never in my list of plans. I'll give a fuck about your Instagram. I'll give you footsteps, can't speak with you. Been running shit, next move is a flea flicker. Well, I told you, in my MVP picture. 90% of my songs gloomy, I'm ball heavy. I bought the bitches out of dark moon like R. Kelly.
Yeah, this record remind me of, it's a record called, It's Nothing. It was a Prodigy record off H&IC2.
Nah, never is nothing for me to touch them. Nothing for me to. Nah, never is nothing for me to.
I don't know if you remember that record.
Nah, not all bass.
Yeah, but the beat, once you hear that, you know, once you hear the record, you know what I'm saying. But the beat kind of remind me of that same type of sound. You know what I'm saying? Sound like something, you know, you can. You know, they be down at the park, they throw this record on or whatever. Yeah.
You
know, playing the ball and shit.
Hell yeah.
Playing ball. But yeah, man, it was another good collaboration. He had Styles P on the record. I think Styles P, you know, came in and did his thing. I think out of all the collaborations that we heard, I think this one took a little bit of a backseat, but mean, it still, you know, still did his thing. I would give it a solid 8 on this record.
Me and Blue again, Blue Steel in the foreign, yeah, I'm a CEO, but move like a hooligan. Known to set trip, you only trip when you Ubering. We ain't Godspeed for the time that I'm maneuvering. Yeah, I matter like Black Lives, baptized in the...
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think I would go with the same. I don't know, maybe this was a previous feature, you know, maybe it was thrown in with the album, who knows, maybe it was something new recorded, you know what I'm saying? Either way, it's still a dope track. I think this sounds more like a mixtape track to me, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely something you would have heard off the Desert Storm Clue tapes, you know what I'm saying? That's what it reminded me of, you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, you know, it was still dope, you know. But yeah, I think I'll go with the solid 8 as well, so to say. So we're gonna get into this last track off, you know, off the K7 picks off the album, which is Falsified featuring Ransom.
Yeah.
Losing buyer, took banks for granted, got you to use the fire. New provider, cross paths, I probably dropped a few screws beside your new supplier. Who's imposters moving tripe, so fuck it, snooze advice. Show me one who's is nice, this lose my vice. Don't play around with veterans, you can lose your life. Even Jews are nice, never been in the negative, I recouped it twice. My view
impaired is a force of nature. I made my way from extorting neighbors to porcelain vases. I taught your favorites and scored your playlists, of course you hate this. The course to greatness got me lost in hatred. Wasn't taught the basics till I caught some cases.
Yeah, that was Falsified off the K7 album picks.
Yeah, it was good to hear the collaboration and the alumni of Desert Storm, Ransom.
Yeah,
you know, I know you're talking about the DJ Clue mixtape sort of tracks.
Absolutely.
Which you know, I think this can be right in that pocket too.
Absolutely, without question.
Yeah, I think it was just a continuation of what we've been hearing. I think he pretty much just kept the same formula. You know, just those type of long what do you call it? Long play, a long word choruses, and just kept it real bar heavy, man. So they was just trading bars back and forth on this record. So I think I would give this probably a 8.5.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go 8.8, close to a 9. You know what I'm saying? Ransom definitely was bar heavy on there, as well as Banks.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Definitely sounded like a re-advised album mode mixtape track. You know what I'm saying? They can go hand for hand. You know, it wasn't no takeaways. It was just, bar heavy, straight up. You know what I'm saying? On the real, not something that a lot of these new wave artists don't really do, especially the ones, you know what I'm saying, as far as previous artists, they don't do no more. Need to get back into it. You know what I'm saying? It was just heavy uppercuts, but dope. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll take it there. But real good produced track. You know what I'm saying? And to finish it off, it was just dope and all. You know what I'm saying? I think the overall view about it, I would give this a heavy 9.0, is including the songs that we didn't include with our picks. Yeah, what you say, bro?
I would give it probably an 8.7. I think it's an 18 track album. I think it's about an hour and some minutes, but I think towards the end it starts losing its legs a little bit in some of the tracks.
Okay.
18 is a little bit lengthy. I know that was a formula back in the day.
Yeah.
But a lot of it too, when you have a track listing like that, you gotta have some interludes and some things in there.
Absolutely.
And it really didn't have a lot of that. So
absolutely,
but still a dope project with what, especially with the songs that we played.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
absolutely. Yeah, I think another thing to mention real quick is a lot of people mentioned that I seen on, you know, some message boards or whatever, is the fact that a lot of people mentioned that the production could have been better as far as the mix. There was some, I can get what a lot of people were saying. There was some songs that Banks, his voices sounded higher pitched than the music. I guess, you know, in a lot of cases you can say that, but I really think the formula of the album was really, you know what I'm saying, from a mixtape formula. So then again, you can't say that. So for a lot of you people that wasn't listening to Clue tapes and wasn't listening to a lot of G-Unit records, then, you know what I'm saying, that's probably why you had that ear to it, you know what I'm saying? So either way, I think it still came out great. I think it still was.
I didn't see nothing wrong. I think it came out good.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I think it's still great. So, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to point that out for the people on the message boards that was saying that. But nevertheless, you rocking with the freshest, the KRUZE review on 4 Hour Fly
and TP.
Shout out Lloyd Banks for, you know what I'm saying, a good, you know what I'm saying, album put out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
To the game.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Give people their flowers while they still here. So, one of our favorite artists, you know what I'm saying? We out of here, yo.
Yeah.
At ease.